I'm here outside of Denton Wesley House Foundation, one of the new precinct's voting locations. According to Brandy Grimes, Deputy Elections Administrator for Denton County, these new precincts were created at the beginning of this year, but it's definitely not out of the norm. When voting precincts get around 5,000 registered voters, the County Election Commission creates new precincts. It usually happens every few years. Grimes says registered voters should have received voter cards with the new locations. Residents can check out votedenton.com to find out where you vote. For NT Daily, I'm Kevin Bond. I'm here outside of UNT's Union Building. It's a major hub for student activity. And with a lot of students, come a lot of bikes. Students interested in using VioRide can download the app on their phone or visit www.vioride.com for more information. Live from UNT Student Union, I'm Kevin Bond. I'm live at City Hall where Monday Mayor Chris Watts signed Denton onto a campaign to help end veteran homelessness in Denton County. Our Daily Bread has seen a sharp rise in services rendered, providing a 40% increase in meals served and a 100% increase in other aid services provided over last year's numbers. For more information on the United Way, you can visit unitedwaydenton.org/homelessness. For NT Daily News, I'm Kevin Bond.
I'm Alex Spicer.
And I'm Kevin Bond. Texas Democrats were able to make a few seats in the midterm election, but a majority of court seats will stay red in Denton County. Republican incumbent Senator Ted Cruz was able to defend off Democrat challenger from Beto O'Rourke. The margin was narrow, 3%. Republicans will oversee the Justice of Peace and Commissioners Courts locally. Meanwhile, incumbent Republican Michael Burgess was re-elected for an 8th term in Congress. He was running against Democrat Lindsey Fagan for the 26th congressional seat. Burgess secured 59% of the vote, while his opponent only got 39%. He says he tried to keep harsh rhetoric out of his campaign. Meanwhile, Mayor Chris Watts has set a goal to end veteran homelessness in Denton by 2020. Causes of homelessness can vary greatly, but I was able to speak with 2 individuals with insight on the issues affecting our servicemen and women when they finally make it home. For more information or to donate to the Homelessness Initiative in Denton County, visit unitedwaydenton.com/homelessness. A mass shooting broke out late Wednesday night at Borderline Bar in Thousand Oaks, California. 12 people, including a police officer, were shot and killed, with many more wounded. The gunman has been identified as 28-year-old Ian David Long, a Marine veteran. He was armed with a .45 caliber Glock and shot his way into the bar crowded with college students for a college country night. Although some people have been accounted for, many have not. Pepperdine University said some of its students were believed to have been at the bar and are working to identify and provide support to those students. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was hospitalized on Thursday after she fell in her office on Wednesday night. The 85-year-old Supreme Court justice fractured 3 ribs after getting checked. If Ginsburg resigns due to health complications, it could open up a spot for another Supreme Court nominee by President Donald Trump. Members of Congress are already wishing her a speedy recovery. Friday night, the last surviving volleyball team from Denton County takes on possibly its toughest matchup of the postseason. With its season on the line, NT Daily's Benjamin Savallo takes us to Sanger High School. First serve of the match between these 2 teams takes place Friday night at Mesquite Petite High School at 8 o'clock. Both teams are fighting to extend their season at least one more game. UNT's women's and men's basketball teams are off to a great start this season. Both teams are undefeated after their first game, beating Angelo State and Mid-American Christian University. The next women's games will be held at home on November 12th versus University of Texas. Men's basketball will be playing November 9th against Humboldt State in Honolulu. While the basketball season is kicking off, UNT football is coming to an end. Their next game will be against Old Dominion on Saturday in Virginia. On Tuesday, UNT held its second public hearing over proposed 3 possible tuition changes. NT Daily's Caroline Kane is here to tell us what's in store for students. Denton's North Star Dragway is hosting another Friday night drag race. The races begin at 6 p.m. and continue through midnight. Anyone can race and all vehicles are welcome. Unlimited passes will be available beginning at 7. Don't forget, all tickets include a pick pass.
That's our time for now. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next time for NT Daily News. Denton City Council and Mayor Mike Watts gathered Thursday to welcome the City of Denton's new Chief of Police. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Bond. The concern in Denton County has risen surrounding the positive testing of the West Nile virus in a mosquito trap. Denton County health officials confirmed a Denton resident has contracted West Nile last week. Health officials continue to monitor the risk. The health department raised the risk level to 3 and are conducting truck-based sprays north of Denton near Stewart Road. The risk of contracting the virus is light to moderate when risk level is raised this high. Chief epidemiologist at Denton County Public Health, Juan Rodriguez, says using mosquito repellent is a significant concern for communities. Rodriguez also says residents should remain vigilant in mosquito protection and elimination, even though it's already October. Most mosquito traps were picked up by Thursday morning by the city of Denton. For the latest news and additional information, visit dentoncounty.com/WNV. As of today, Denton County reports nearly 500,000 people are registered to vote in the upcoming midterm elections. But registering to vote is just the first step. Early voting starts Monday, October 22nd. Election Day is Tuesday, November 6th. Up next, UNT's Autism Center reaches as far as Uganda. Stay tuned to find out how. Texas Catholic Church officials have made the decision to release a list of clergy members they deem to be credibly accused of sexual abuse. According to a press release from Bishop Edward J. Burns of the Diocese of Dallas, the church has turned their files over to authorities for investigation. Phil Prazen reports from Austin. That was Phil Prazen reporting from Austin. Anyone with information regarding sexual abuse is encouraged to contact local authorities at the Texas Abuse Hotline, txabusehotline.org. Coming up after the break, UNT's new official varsity squad began its inaugural season this year. The University of North Texas varsity sports programs like football, basketball, and volleyball are well known around Denton. But this year, UNT is fielding a new varsity program, esports, or competitive video gaming. I spoke with UNT's esports coordinator, Dylan Ray, to see how the program is doing in its first season. You can watch live esports matches online at twitch.tv, or you can get information about the program on the UNT Rec Sports website or the esports Facebook page. Up next, the State Fair of Texas is showcasing several new trucks and cars. The State Fair is back, and long-running the Texas Auto Show comes with it. NT Daily's Jean Pinto gives us a preview of some of the hottest new models. General admission tickets for the State Fair start at $16.50 online or $18 at the gate.
That's our time for now. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next time for NT Daily News.